Salvador. I'm the police chief for the city of Atwater. And spelling of my last name is S-A-L-V as in Victor, A-D-O-R. Kids ready? Good morning. Thank you all for coming. The purpose of this press conference is to provide an update on the Ethan Morse homicide. Here's what we know so far. A week ago Friday, Ethan Morse was in the area of 1st Street and Wynway. He was there for the purposes of dropping off a child for child care. He was in the intersection, and that's where our homicide occurred. He was shot multiple times. He was treated at scene and taken to Mercy Hospital, where he was declared dead on arrival at that location. Initial reports showed that the suspect was wearing a black t-shirt and tan pants. We're changing that description now. It is a Hispanic male. He was wearing dark glasses, but surveillance cameras in the area picked up that the subject was wearing actually a blue shirt with red pants. This suspect was familiar with the area. He was not concerned that there were video cameras watching him. And he fled on foot, which is kind of unusual for a suspect of that type. We tracked him through the city of Atwater, several different locations, and we still believe the subject may still be in the area. We're being aided in this investigation by several law enforcement agencies. We're being helped by the Department of Justice. They have 2 task forces working this case with us. One is their Merced County Task Force, and there's a task force out of Fresno helping us out. We've also been receiving legal consultations with the Merced District Attorney's Office. Although due to the nature of this case, we believe that the District Attorney's Office will recuse themselves when the prosecution comes. We are still looking for the public's help in trying to solve this homicide. We don't have a motive at this time locked down, but we believe that due to the traffic in the area, we have multiple witnesses that may or may not have come forward. So we'd like to get these phone numbers out for people who may have information. And I can't stress this enough. The smallest piece of information is absolutely vital to the solving of this case. You can contact the Atwater Police Department at area code 209-357-6396. You can contact our investigations unit at 209-357-6384. You can also leave tips through the Merced County Crime Stoppers at 855-725-2420, or you can text at 274-637. Type in Merced, your information, and then they also have a downloadable app that you can place on any smartphone or iDevice. That's all we have at this time. I'm willing to take questions.
So you can't say at this time whether this was any sort of retaliation based on Ethan Morse's past allegations?
No, not at this time. The motive is still unclear. We just know that this was a very, very deliberate act.
Chief, it sounds like you guys have video of the guy. How come you guys ain't releasing that when they help with your investigation?
Right now, we're still attempting to identify this person. We believe that releasing a picture or video at this time could jeopardize our investigation and cause our suspect to go into hiding. We're running multiple leads at this time, and if that picture does become releasable, we will release it.
You said he was dropping off a child, so would that be his daughter? And is this a place he would be routinely, like a regular place he would hang out?
All indications that we have so far lead us to believe that he was in the area for that purpose. And unfortunately, this event occurred.
Were you at the funeral this Saturday for Ethan Morse, and was there a lot of police presence there?
No, I did not attend the funeral this weekend. I was out of the area on personal business. But we didn't receive any reports of any negative activity at the funeral. I do want to say that this is a tragedy. We do extend our condolences to the Morse family, and we have confidence that we're going to solve this case.
Has the weapon been recovered, or?
No, not at this time.
So is he still considered armed and?
Yes, we can consider that the suspect is armed and could be dangerous.
Do you guys have an idea of who he may be, and is he a known criminal to you guys?
No, unfortunately, we don't have a identity of the person at this time. All we have is the surveillance video, and we're tracking his whereabouts through the city.
Was the daycare where he was dropping the child off, is it a home or is it a facility?
That I don't have an answer for you.
Any details on if it was because of child custody or anything like that?
No, the motive's still unclear. We are running down every single lead when it comes to motive.
Should the public be afraid of this suspect?
If they see this suspect, I wouldn't go and approach him. If you do see this subject or a subject that matches that description, just call us at Atwater PD and we'll respond to your call.
Chief, is this the first homicide of the year, or is this the second, or would it come in?
This is our first.
Do you have any indication that the suspect and the victim may have known each other?
No, not at this time. Anything else, guys?
One last thing, so in the release it says he was aware of surveillance cameras in the area. Does that mean that he was trying to avoid them, or he just
No.
didn't care?
No, he was really ambivalent to surveillance cameras in the area. So there was no attempt that we could see from the evidence that we currently have that would allow us to conclude that he was in a hurry to get out of the crime scene area, even though he was being watched by multiple surveillance cameras.
And have you guys gotten a lot of people calling in since it is such a busy intersection, or is it surprising that you guys haven't gotten more calls?
We've received several tips, which we thank our residents for those tips, but we know that this is a busy intersection. So this is one of those where somebody may have seen something either post-shooting or prior to the shooting that could give us the one tip necessary to capture our suspect.
Based on the video, does it look like the suspect may have been following Morse? I mean, it seems like he waited until he dropped off his kid, if that was,
You really can't draw that conclusion based on the evidence that we currently have and the video that we've seen and I've seen. Can't make that conclusion.
As of right now, you don't know when you might be releasing the video.
I'm hoping to have a picture for you guys maybe at the end of the week. Anything else? Thank you all.
You can say on behalf of the Morse family, or?
No, just our prayers and our hearts go out to the Morse family. All homicides are tragic. Any loss of life is intolerable. And we're going to do our best to catch this suspect.
Has he reached out and talked to you guys to see if you guys got any more or anything like that?
I've been in contact with the family over the last week and kind of keep them updated on the status of our investigation, and without giving any details that would jeopardize the criminal investigation. Thank you, guys.